Hi, my name is Carlo Mendoza, and I'm the cinematographer of Above the Clouds. Cinematographer is the one responsible for the lighting and the camera work of a certain film, interpreting the story through the visuals. Well, I accepted the project because I wanted to work with Pepe Diokno. I heard a lot of things about him when he won the Luigi De Laurenti Award back in 2009. So when I heard about the project, I knew it was going to be a very challenging project, shooting up in the mountains, Sagada, and in Pulag. I honestly believe that the director-cinematographer relationship is very important. Important that you are in sync and then you sort of ride the same wave. Baguio used to be the premier summer destination of the Filipinos. So Baguio always had this sense of excitement, and it has this energy that we wanted to translate into the film. And it wasn't easy. You know, there were so many people. You'd go to the market, you'd go to the streets. There were just people everywhere. So logistics was pretty tough, but we had to do it because we wanted Andy to be lost in the crowd. We wanted him to be alienated. We wanted him to be different, to not know where he was in such a familiar place for Filipinos. Lighting is very important in cinematography because it really sets the mood of a scene. Pepe and I had a lot of conversations about how we wanted to light the film. We wanted the lighting to reflect the journey of Andy in the story. Okay, so we're shooting the first ever dinner scene of The Grandfather and Andy. This is actually one of my favorite scenes to shoot. I've been waiting for this and I want to expose it during Magic Hour because I think it's very important. It's the first meal of two people. I think is a very important moment in a relationship because you don't know where it's gonna go or where it came from. So I wanted to shoot Magic Hour because it gives you a certain sadness and a certain hope and uncertainty. I like the set for the character. I like the set for the actor to move in. I think that's very important because if I were an actor, I would want my space to feel like the space of my character, the environment. I think the actor would be helped, would have a better way of acting and conveying the emotions that he has to deliver. Lighting a forest, you know, is very challenging and scary and exciting. You know, the day scenes of the forest, I thought that, you know, people might think it's easy to light the forest during the day because, you know, you just use available light. But really, the thing is it right for the story, you know? Would you shoot it at this hour? What time would you shoot it? Would you shoot it with the light hitting them or not? Or would you put them in the shadows? That's the difficult part in lighting a forest during the day. And at night, you know, it's very challenging. I mean, how do you shoot? How do you show darkness? How do you show all these pine trees at night? You need all these huge lights, you know, you need scaffoldings. My idea is, you know, also to use smoke. It's also a very important element, the smoke, the fog, which really makes the light spread and feel natural and make you feel that it's cold up there. Would we be using a rechargeable light, or would we be using a flashlight instead, or would we be using a sulo, a lamp? You know, all these things we had to talk about. Everything that you saw, everything that you would see in the film, we really talked about it, and we chose all these practical lights to add to the lighting of the film lighting to make it look like it's moonlight. This film the big scenes just never end. The challenges just really never end. Up to the very last day, we shot probably one of the hardest scenes to shoot in the film, which was the evacuation center. Having all these extras, how do you show all of them? In how do you light a space with all of these people? I was lucky that we found a location with strong available lighting from the practicals. I lit the night evacuation center with just the available lighting that was existing in the location, because I wanted to feel the grittiness. I wanted the camera to capture just what was there, and really, because it wasn't during that time, you know, I felt it wasn't about the lighting, you know, it was about the space. It was about these people, these 1,000 people who lost their homes and their things and probably their families inside this closed location with just this lighting, which wasn't, you know, well, it wasn't flattering, it wasn't beautiful, but it was what was right for what these people were feeling. So we are very busy right now setting up for the most action-packed sequence of this movie. We have an underwater cinematographer, Richard Cowell, and professional riggers to keep our actor and the cameraman safe. We have another camera here. You have my styro here, and then later we will have our lead actor Ruru Madrid over there in the water. And everyone's so busy and excited to see this action-packed sequence.
We're here at Mount Pulag, the highest peak in Luzon. It's a really, really interesting mountain. The locals believe that it is protected by spirits, anitos. It's a 7-hour walk to the peak, so we're spending the day just to go up to campsite.